Okay. Circumvent. All right. Where are we at with time? Oh, okay. We got 15 more minutes. All right. I must warn you, I'm a ninja. Okay, so we're talking about not the standard, bypassing the standard hiring processes. All right? This is the current system that we have right now. All right? I like this one right here because he comes in and now he says, oh, make a chair and take a seat. Right? Make it ridiculously complicated for you to, and the assumption is, once you do that, you're going to be the best person for the job. But they have so many assumptions in their application procedures that might not be correct. So the application and questionnaire, it's all the same. You fill out an application online, you do a questionnaire, you might upload a resume. They send that information to a third party, such as JobVite, Talio, that do all of the resume sourcing, and then they send only certain numbers based on algorithm matches, and they send it to the employer. So in other words, they might get 200 applicants, and then they have these engineers that sit down in their little rooms and figuring out these algorithms with keywords, and then they connect them up together, and then Talio charges the company all kinds of money, and they say, guess what? We got 20 people, and these are the best ones. Okay? That's how they do it. And then employer will contact only a certain number of candidates out of that pool. All right? That's the current system. This is what you have to compete with right now. All right? That's your competition. You got a bunch of engineers in the room working against you right now. So, and if you want to go and compete with them, you can, and most of us do. We actually upload our resumes to Monster, and we do compete in their realm, but I'm saying the ninja part is not to compete in the realm. The energy comes to you, and you move away. Right? So that's the idea behind that. So, this guy says, back away from that computer. I have a living, breathing human who can do that job. All right, back away from that computer. We want to get him off the computer because we are human beings. We can develop connections with people. We have feet on the street, which Monster does not have. You meet an employer in person. That's your, so when you come in, you try to get whatever you can to talk to a human being. And then you agree to funnel and screen all the applicants. Manpower, their projectability program, is the same theory. Except Manpower is getting money off of the tax credits, getting money off of the, they're the employer of record, so they're going to take their piece. So if it's a $20 an hour job, they charge the client, $15. So, and it's temp jobs. I'm not putting it down, but I'm just saying, wouldn't it be better if we could find real, actual positions with employers using this method? So, what do I mean by funneling? The funnel is, the idea behind the funneling is, well, describe Manpower and how it's funneling. What would you say?
How it's funneling jobs to the employers?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it has a process that the individual has an interview with Manpower. They complete certain pre-screening tests to say where their aptitudes are, to make sure that if they say that they're competent in certain software, that they are. Yeah. And and then the employer sends them jobs, and then they go through the resumes and they make sure that they funnel use the word funnel.
Yeah. So anyone can do that. So you can do
the resumes directly to the employer. Except that you're right. Except Manpower gets certain employers that we can't. For example, the really big employers like I'll give you an example. Adobe. They only direct hire their exempt positions. Their non-exempt positions, I'll go through staffing agencies.
Right.
60% of employers are going to staffing agencies. So I'm not saying that you're not correct. I'm just saying that, a multi-pronged approach is probably best so that you can.
Yes. And what I'm saying, I'm suggesting that we all become funnelers. Like if you have made a contact, you could be a funneler. Other people could send you resumes for that particular. So, then negotiate to send the applicants directly to that person. We asked a person from UCSF, and they have such a stringent application procedure. This was like temp employment for UCSF. And somebody asked the question, hey, can we just send you resumes directly? She said, yes. Isn't that amazing? I mean, that would be to your benefit. You set up the interviews for them, you follow up with the results, okay? All right, so I just put up a few of these things here. Instead of saying, this is a question I got up so many times at these kind of meetings that come up where you say, how do you screen people with past criminal justice histories? Well, I like to rephrase it and say, we screen people with criminal justice history. Can we send you qualified people? So in other words, we're going to save you guys time. We already have met with these reentry applicants. We already know what their history is. What amount of, this is a question that comes up a lot, what amount of office suite and typing skill is required for this position? Rather than saying, we train people in Microsoft Office and measure typing speed. Can we send you candidates? So in other words, if I'm sitting here, oh, please, what is your, is it 40 words a minute? Is it 45? No, we already know how many, our typing speed for our applicants are. And we already have a MS Office training program, whatever it is that you might have. You're selling that to the employer. So first, I think it's very good to sell your agency and what your agency does, then sell your jobs.